sunrise, new day's dawning, and it's calling you and me, where the mighty Mississippi flows by Memphis, Tennessee. We've got woodlands, fields, and water. Hey, there is no better way. You can find out all about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray. Make some time, take a family, ask a friend, but don't delay. Listen up and learn about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray. Listen up and learn about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray.
Good Saturday morning and welcome to another edition of the award-winning Outdoors with Larry Ray, brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency. Now, here's your host, Larry Ray.
Hey, good Saturday morning. Welcome to Outdoors with Larry Ray on this 5th Saturday in January, the final Saturday of January. And I know that one of these guys that's on right now would more than likely, normally, if we could say anything's normal about what's been happening, it would be this weekend would be the last weekend, and it is the last weekend of what, Dave Gabbard?
Well, it's the last weekend of the regular duck season.
That's it, folks. So if you're heading to the blind, you're a little bit late probably, but if you're heading to the duck blind and you're just had such a great season, let me know sometime. I'd like to know what kind of season you had. But
you know, this might be one of them seasons where they gain about 10 pounds.
Because they ate. If you were cooking, they would. Dave Gabbard, and who's that other guy with us? Josephus who?
Yes, sir. Josephus the third.
Josephus the third. Gene Smith.
We just call him Brother Darrell.
Brother Darrell and Brother Darrell. And I tell you what, after the week I had, I almost said, well, Shelby McCall, you just go ahead and do it with Brother Darrell and Darrell, and let Dave and Gene do it, and I'll take the rest of the weekend off after my week.
10-4.
But I decided, what's a colonoscopy? What's a physical? Oh, nothing to it, right? Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I went to get a physical therapy, and the guy rubbed me the wrong way.
Okay. Did you hear that, Shelby? Okay. Yeah. Well, when I left my colonoscopy on Tuesday, I told that to Dave and Gene here. I know y'all want to hear about this on a Saturday morning, but anyway, when I left, getting ready to leave, my doctor called me back and said, well, you don't have to have another one till if you're, feel good when you're 84. I said, if I'm 84, I don't even be thinking about colonoscopy, okay?
Yeah.
Hey, it's been a crazy week.
And, the weather's been crazy. I actually played golf one day this last week.
That is crazy. I'm ready for that, but I'm still involved in a little bit of helping my landowner kill some deer, so I'm still doing that and hope to be able to do that some more. But Dave is talking about that. Now the crazy week, we got to touch on this quickly. We're not going to go into it a lot because there's so many things still ongoing that I don't even know about on this Saturday morning, was the tragedy on Reelfoot Lake earlier in the week when the two duck hunters lost their lives, and another gentleman shot them with a shotgun. It's just a crazy thing. You've probably read all about it. It's been on the news and everything like that. And I know the good folks at Final Flight in Union City, where one of these young men worked and where I had known him from the sports shows down here that Mark Level puts on. And it's just it's a crazy thing. And this duck season has been a crazy thing. It's been shooting hope, places that I've heard. I've had great hunts, a lot of different things. And Dave, I know it still doesn't seem right that I don't have, me and Gene don't make at least one trip to the Taj Mahal. It just,
You just have good. You can just have good memories.
I got
That's all it is.
don't we, Gene? We got good memories of going up and hunting with Jeff Martin and Dave cooking them great breakfasts. And what'd you say about the duck season? At least they all got fed good, probably. So
Yeah, I said, that's the tragedy of really of a slow duck season.
yeah.
Most duck hunters gain about 10 pounds because all they do is sit in the blind and eat.
Well,
You got that right.
I think that's been my problem in deer hunting this year. Maybe I've been too comfortable in the elements, but it's just the way it is. But got a great show, jam-packed show, fastest 90 minutes in outdoor radio programming. Shelby McCall is our show producer. Last week we were all over the United States, from San Francisco to Kentucky to Florida. This week we're going to kind of stay a little bit local for sure. We're going to talk a little rabbit hunting. Yes, the season is still going on for rabbit hunting, and we've got the man himself who knows more about rabbit hunting than anybody I know, Billy Montague, on. Then we're going over to Wilderness Wildlife Week, and boy, is it different in Pigeon Forge this year. They had moved it to the spring, but COVID come in, and now so it's virtual. So we'll be talking to Butch Helton out of Pigeon Forge. Hopefully, we can track down Gary Lester, national championship bird dog owner and handler out of Gracie, Kentucky, as the National Bird Dog Championships crank up on February the 8th. And then Ron Wong, he's up at Caruthersville. That's right, you can get on up to Caruthersville today. In fact, the grand opening of the new facility and the tackle show going on at Grizzly Jig. And then we'll close out the show with that dreaded thing again, chronic wasting disease. And Dave, we've been talking about that forever. I think you were probably still working, I guess, when we started talking about it. When did you
I left right when they just started talking about it.
Okay, so you've been retired since when?
I've been retired, the end of next month. It'll be 3 years.
3 years, okay. Now, Gene, you retired from the school board how long ago?
2011.
2011. And Gene, he doesn't mind tooting his own horn because the man was a band repair guy. And
That's true.
You were a horn tutor, right? So
That's right.
All right, you've already dropped one in. Now let's have one, Gene. You got something for us this morning on this first segment?
Well, yeah, I've been reading this book on anti-gravity, and I can't put it down.
Oh, you gotta be really up this morning on.
What we really need, Larry, is a prediction.
A prediction? The groundhog?
Yeah, whether you're going to see your shadow this coming Tuesday or not.
Well, I'm getting a new bridge put in my mouth on Tuesday morning. I asked my dentist once I found out how much it's going to cost, and I said, can I get me a drawbridge or a single-lane bridge? Because this is expensive. So I won't be looking for the groundhog. I'll be putting in my bridge, and Shelby's already scared me to death, say I may be in too much pain to talk next week. We'll find out.
Just think Jell-O.
I've already had some more Jell-O. I don't want any more Jell-O. I tell you what, I don't want any more Jell-O. I tell you, I'm not going to get back on that again. No more Jell-O or anything. But you're talking about the weather. It's Memphis. I think the average we were supposed to have that blizzard move through the other day, and the flurries. I'm wanting a snow. I know you people out there saying, Larry, don't say that. Don't say that. I want a snow. Okay, I like a snow. I don't have anything to do. As long as it doesn't happen,
you need a snow little couple of inches and get with Billy and go rabbit hunting.
I am going hunting with Billy. Yes, we'll let you folks know. Be prepared because yes, I am going to hunt with Billy on February the 15th on President's Day. It could snow that day, because
you want to borrow one of my black powder shotguns?
No, sir. That's okay. No.
He needs more than one shot.
I need more than one shot. That's for sure. I made several shots, but yeah, we'll talk to Billy about that too because set up to go hunting that day on February the 15th when President's Day, when they'll probably have maybe 1,000 people on out at Ames Plantation. With their, that's one of the biggest crowds they have during the National Bird Dog Championships. And Next week.
They're going to make the horses wear masks?
No. But there is some new changes that we'll talk about on next week's show. Prior to the championship, there is social distancing, but the horses will not be wearing masks. Some of the people will be wearing masks if they're going to pick up their lunch or what. A lot of different changes out at Ames that Rick Carlisle will talk about on that. You can go to amesplantation.org, but there's a lot of different things out there. We're just now getting some dogs coming in that have been nominated. Usually have about 30 or so, but they'll kick off on February the 8th. But social distancing. I mean, haven't got my shot yet. I'm still working on that. I'm tired of watching people get shots on TV. I don't know about y'all, but I'm tired of seeing it. I mean, there's puncturing.
Oh, yeah.
I know it's. I'm not a shot man, so to speak, but I'm wanting to get back to normal, and that's having you guys in the studio with us. And, you know, me and Shelby, we're all alone here on Saturday morning. It's dark outside.
Oh.
Yeah. And y'all usually liven the place up. We go eat breakfast and all that kind of stuff. But until this thing floats through us, so to speak, we won't have it. But, you know, Gene, you were talking about this is still a good time to head out to Shelby Forest and just adventure, right, Gene? I mean,
Oh, yeah. Now, Tuesday, it wasn't hardly anybody out there. I was by myself.
Really?
But
Okay.
some days it's pretty packed because people are getting away.
Yes.
More and more people are buying campers and
Yep.
camping equipment.
Oh,
Of course,
yeah.
now it's got cold.
Yeah. And then
But it's a lot of people out there walking them trails or running them, everything, just to get away from people, you know.
and Dave, you've had the same deal up. I'm sure even on the golf courses and things along that line. You know, I'm ready to get back out there, but I'm ready for some anti-cart pass. Of course, you walk, so that makes it a little bit different than things like that. But I know folks are getting outside, and you can tell that by the record number of deer have been killed. And I'm sure Chuck Yost at the end of the show today will kind of fill us in on that. But Gene, I think a lot of folks, whether you go to Shelby Forest General Store or whatever it be, you need to check out and go to Shelby Farms. Go out there. I see people.
Yeah, Shelby Forest. We walked around the lake the other day. It's 2.5 miles around the lake.
I was wondering that. It's 2.5 miles around the lake.
Yeah, so we had to do it twice.
So to get your 5 miles in?
Right, yeah.
No, is that
And
required?
there's a lot of people out there, and you single guys, you're looking for some good-looking women. There's a lot of good-looking women out there walking their dogs.
Gene, walking their dog. Yeah, you probably know the names of the dogs after you do this and everything.
Yeah.
So, but that's a great place to go. All right, and that's a great place to see deer too, folks. You get late in the afternoon or something like that, you go down Garden Row, down in that area, Farm Road, and you'll see not only buffalo. I don't have those deer are back in there with the buffalo and everything.
Yeah,
but,
I saw some deer the other day. I took Phil Glisson and his wife out there, and we saw a deer in the pen with a buffalo.
Yeah,
Yep.
You know, coming up next month, you get up and tromp the woods. You know, the bucks should be shedding antlers. You know, I still got. Yesterday late, a couple of bucks come through the yard. They still had their antlers, but they're kind of getting a little bleached out.
Okay,
And,
well, I'm hoping that, I've still got a chance to get some deer for meat here. All right, let's take a break. Shelby's still there. Let's take a break, come right back, and see if we can hook up with Billy Montague and talk about rabbits. Rabbit hunting on Outdoors with Larry Ray. We'll be right back.